he had attained enlightenment. He sat down, adopted a full lotus position, and began to meditate. And all around him, the warriors stopped fighting too. They knew. They could feel his enlightenment. They gave up fighting, dropped their weapons, and became his disciples. No, just kidding. The nearest raven stabbed him with a sword and then chopped off his head.
What's up, everybody? I am TheZombunneh, and welcome back to Stories, Paths of Destiny. We're off to see the sage, the wonderful sage of the mountains. I don't know. We're gonna go see the guy, though. He's supposed to tell me how to be at peace with myself, so that I can use the stone without destroying the universe and such. Hey, I managed one good dash up the stairs, damn it. Alright, so what is... Oh, there's an ice door that way. We're going that way. Yep. There we go.
Ice walls only let you through if they knew you were cool.
Huh. Ice walls only let you through if they know you're cool. You're so punny. Alright, so what's in here? What kind of treasures do you have for me? Where are we going? We are going so far away. How enormous is this area? Okay. Got another letter. Dear Zenobia, do you remember that expedition I have sent to the depths beneath the islands? They have returned. Well, 3 ships have returned out of the 8 I sent. Of course I mourn the losses, but the knowledge the survivors brought back is invaluable. What they have experienced is incredible. The air gradually grows denser and more turbulent until it becomes a suffocating, bone-crushing thunderstorm. But the islands keep stretching for miles below the surface, and they have roots that radiate downward far beyond sight. The islands are alive. This is the proof I was looking for. The thick air of the depths keeps them afloat, and in the depths they find their sustenance. Do they have a consciousness? Do they have a conscience? Are they aware of our existence, or are we merely parasites that they ignore or tolerate? I must prepare another expedition. This time I will go myself. I need to see this wondrous world of the endless deep sky. I hope you will visit me before I leave. I would like to hear more about that new friend of yours, Reynardo. With love, Father. Interesting. So I have this feeling he went off somewhere, and...
Open, says me.
Heh! He made the joke I made a while back. Fun. I have this feeling that, like, her father was not crazy until he went on this expedition. And after he went on the expedition, everything kind of just went to hell. And when that happened, he, like, lost himself, kind of, I guess. He like, went on the expedition, and then what he saw turned him crazy. And, like, that's what's causing all of this. But, like, that's what I'm gleaning from the story.
Actually, it already did.
I'm gonna heal really quick, because, yes, that did hurt. I should be able to heal fully, right? Close? Close to fully, that's okay. Another ice door. With 2 chests. Ooh. Yep. Thank you. I will take these. What do we got? What's in round 1?
Reynardo had once invested in a jewel
Shield breaker level 3,
He
nice.
lost money because someone kept robbing him. Twist. It was him.
Attack speed, nice. Unfortunately, I only have 3 slots, so that kind of sucks. Off we go. Off we go. And then here we are back to where we were before. Pew. And we close that. And we jump over. Got
The
it.
Iblis Stone, silenced by the Sky Ripper's core, had
Right.
given Reynardo enough power to challenge the Imperial fleet. But what Reynardo was seeking was inner peace. The rebellion was on the verge of extinction, but it would have to wait.
Now you're making it sound selfish. The way I saw it is I was trying to have better control of the weapon so that I didn't fuck it up. But now you're making him sound selfish. Shitty.
That
Alright.
was always a rush.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know how much of a rush that really is, but whatever. Could really use a crafting bench right now so I can mess with my gems, because I've got a bunch of new ones. Hello, sir. Let's see. Make my dash stronger. Dash with an enemy will stun and knock them down. That's cool. Ultimate Sword Fu. Kill an enemy in a single strike. Auto-activates when reaching a certain combo. That's interesting. Okay, that's fine. Well, we'll go ahead and start working on that, because that's a pretty cool ability. Hey, guy. Sup? Teach me the thing.
At the end of the mountain path, he found the wise Calaveras in his workshop.
Yes.
Do you fix souls or only artifacts? He asked the sage. Does your soul need fixing? Asked the sage. I've been killing a lot of ravens lately. He told the sage. You're a fox, said Calaveras. To kill birds is part of your nature. Take joy in it. I mean, I might as well worry about eating flies. Would you like a fly? It was true. That's what he had forgotten. The joy. Now he was ready for the final battle. The Farfarer cut through the clouds. The air had never felt so sweet since he was a child. There it was. The dreaded Imperial fleet. He could smell wet hemp ropes ahead. Wood and tar and ravens. Even the fleet smelt good, somehow. He was ready. He was ready.
That was weird. He was ready. Oh, yes. He's ready to kill! To kill everything he sees. I don't know. I don't think that advice really worked like it should have. I may not end up getting the truth I'm looking for out of this one. Ooh, I can open that now.
Renato had it all squared away in his head. He would kill the Emperor. Isengrim III had begun well, but he had gone mad.
Right.
He was trying to invoke the lost gods by means of dark, blasphemous rituals. That was a secret. But the victims had spoken to Renato. The ghosts had spoken. No. No anger. Renato could not afford anger. It was empowering the crystal in his sword. That made him stronger, but it clouded his mind. He would not be a hero. A hero strives. Renato would just be one with everything. The Emperor would die, and the wheel would turn, and all would be restored without rancor, without sorrow, without pain.
Right. So, the whole spiel is that he can kill them without remorse because he's a fox and that's just how it is? That doesn't sound quite right, but whatever. We'll go with that. If that's what it takes to win the battle, I say fuck it. Oh well. Just see what happens, I guess. That's all we can really do. Children, I've come to murder you a lot. Really hard. I'm gonna open this door. What's in the special door for me? Oh boy.
What's there?
I don't know. We're gonna find out. That's why I stabbed the door with the big purple sword. Where did this put me? Did this just skip me ahead? I'm confused. I think this may have skipped me ahead. Oh no, here's the chest. Ta-da! Physical resistance level 2. Okay. Oh wow, so we're just doing this from the get-go, huh? That's fine. Next ship that passes by, I'll just jam my hook into it, I guess. All of the, like, the big doors, they'll give you, like...
What else could you hook?
Why are we in slow time? I'm confused. Okay, I had to rehook it because it got broke. The game broke for a second when I hooked it. Because it slowed down and I was like not square on it, so like it was stuck in slow time. Because it thought I hadn't landed. Jeez. So there's a teleport thing, but then... That's weird. Is that all that's here? Is that just going to kick me back to where I started? Like for real? Oh no.
But the more he thought about it, and he had so much more time to think about it now that he was not worrying about the battle, killing the Emperor would not change anything. Another would take his place. Perhaps Zenobia. Perhaps the Speaker of the Rebel Council, and power would corrupt them too, and death would make grief. Grief would lead to hatred. He must lead by example. Reject the violence. Reject the desire to create violence. But how?
That's a very good question, because the whole point of this game is to kill things. Oh my god. There's a whole lot of y'all. Just gonna let y'all explode and do what you gotta do there. Yep. I don't know what y'all think you're doing. No, no. You guys enjoy exploding. I'll be keeping far away from you and your explosions. Yeah. So he wants to stop the violence, but
a horse up in one of these things. He will be cursing a blue streak.
He wants to stop the violence. But how do you stop the violence when the whole, like, to survive you must be violent? So that part doesn't really make sense. Okay, they got me in like a weird pinball there. There we go, level up. Fantastic. Off we go. Now this part looks familiar. We've only done it a few times now. Yep. And tink. There we go. Off we pop. So this much stays the same no matter what. Like this like you still have to get to them.
Soon he'd confront the Emperor. Funny that this whole war had come about because the Emperor feared death. And now it was coming for him. There was some sort of lesson there, wasn't there?
Probably. Yeah, the shield breaker is definitely a gem I can't ever take off, because that just makes battle so much simpler. Just by a lot. Makes them so much simpler. I tried to dash away and fucked it up. Fuckers. Look, just explode and enjoy. No shield for you. Apparently no health for me. Can you stop shanking me in the ass? Oh my god. Alright, hold on. Everyone stay away from me for a second. I'm healing. Alright. Fuckers. Are you done? You done being dicks? Pieces of shit? Motherfuckers. And now this opens up again. Huh. It's so weird doing this over and over, and it's like a little different every time. I don't know. It's cool and annoying at the same time.
He came to the Emperor's ship. The path behind him was strewn with dead ravens. The path to enlightenment. His mistake, he realized, was trying to change the world. The world would spin and the wheel would revolve whether he strove against it or not. What he had to do was nothing. He had attained enlightenment. He sat down, adopted a full lotus position, and began to meditate. And all around him, the warriors stopped fighting too. They knew. They could feel his enlightenment. They gave up fighting, dropped their weapons, and became his disciples. No, just kidding. The nearest raven stabbed him with a sword and then chopped off his head. Might not have thought this through properly. Thought Renado's head as it rolled around the deck and died.
All right, so the deal here.
Just like that, he was alive.
I didn't get another truth out of that. I know that much.
Farfarer, still fleeing burning Ubar.
Return of the hippie.
The book was still open before him.
Oh, I did get a truth. The Ableist Stone corrupts anyone who uses it. Okay.
It took you to the future when your destinies would branch. He had failed and died 3 times.
Yep.
But he'd learned another true thing. The Iblis Stone was evil.
Right.
It would try to corrupt anyone who used it.
Right. Okay. So...
But he was starting to feel like he was getting the hang of this. There was a way through to victory.
Right.
He could feel it. He just
now...
had to keep running the path of destinies. With that, the book fluttered back to the beginning, and he fell into it. The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was
right. We need a game changer. So
the rebellion was in trouble.
The last
Ravens
truth in there
secret rebel base.
Has the cat lady's face on it.
Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced.
So I think
that using it could go
what I need to do
wrong, but he was sure
is
he could figure out how to use it safely.
Try to get to the cat lady.
Had risen out of empty desert. The Iblis Stone was hidden there. It was a dangerous artifact. It could corrupt its user into a bloodthirsty monster.
Right.
Maybe he could find a way to use it. To take its power without surrendering to its wickedness.
Well, I already did that.
His old friend Lapino needed rescuing. Of course. Renato had a pretty strong suspicion that Lapino had betrayed the rebellion.
Right.
But could Renato really leave an old friend to the Ravens?
So here's what I think. I'm going to have to go through the Lapino one again. And then go talk to the cat lady. And then instead of...
Lapino.
Instead of...
The man had sold a Pegasus that he did not exactly
damn it,
own.
thinking.
Lapino
instead of taking her directly to the place, I take her to the mountains.
Lapino's frantic message said that the Ravens
that way it's a little different, and I think I might be able to get to her truth
that he had
and unlock whatever is missing here.
If the fleet reached him first, they'd string him up for
so
that.
I think that's what I need to do.
Horse. Or so Lapino had told him over the far speaker anyway.
I'm not sure, it shouldn't be any different through the start of this, so I'm going to skip forward for you guys to where I make a differing choice. So I'll see you guys at the part where the choice differs. Okay, so I'm popping back in way sooner than I thought I would because this is different. Like the actual, it's different now.
The Iblis Stone and shivered. He had no business messing with ancient, cruel artifacts. What he needed was his friends around him. Clear-eyed, full hearts. Can't lose.
It's like, it's different. This is completely different now. The town is different.
Something useful in these things, didn't there?
Like, the town is actually, like, different. It's weird. Like, it started similar, and then I come into the town, and the town is full of the eyeball things? It's completely different. It's crazy. And there's a well here? It's so weird. Like, whenever, I guess the game is good at keeping itself fresh.
Cool.
I'm gonna keep working on that.
Do that.
I'm gonna keep working on that. There's a thing here, and there's a workbench. This is for a fire sword. Let's jam this in here. Yeah, the town was different, so I guess the game is like really good at keeping itself fresh by, oh no, I already did this. So this is the same. This one I've done, but that chest is still there.
Give me a lever, said Archimedes.
Maybe,
and I shall open a gate.
maybe it is the same, and I'm just thinking of it weird. I don't know. Ooh, energy on kill level 2. Nice. Maybe it is the same, but I don't remember the eyeball guys being here. I don't remember them being here at all. Like at all. So I don't know. It's strange. But I guess let's go. Because the well was in a different place. The well we jumped into was in a different place when we did this originally. And this looks different too. Yeah, this is different. I'm confused a little bit. Oh, I don't even need the bridges. Tch. Wait, what's this way? There's gonna be treasure over here. Yep, there we go. The game is super, like... I don't want to say random, but it's like... It does differ ever so slightly when you redo areas. It's very pretty out here. Is there anything here? Is there any point to being over here other than it being pretty? Okay.
She's the one with the raven room talking to her son. You don't write. You don't call. Get it? Call? I just made that up.
I do love the narrator. He's a lot of fun. He makes pretty decent puns, which is fun.
Ravens were landing everywhere. The advance guard. He'd better get moving. If they got to Lupino first, they'd eat him for breakfast.
Or a snack.
Ravens weren't picky.
Yeah.
If they got hungry, they sometimes forgot to interrogate their prisoners. Even top spies like Lupino. Well,
Bam.
unless he really was a traitor, obviously. Then they'd probably pin a medal on his chest.
Well, he is really a traitor, so... Oh, this is new. Let me shove my dark sword in here.
The sword from the east made you so fast you could catch a fly with your chopsticks. If that's what you really wanted.
Here's another letter here. Dear Zenobia, how are you enjoying the academy? New friends must already be flocking around you, no doubt. Here in the palace, things are the same. I have much time to dedicate to my special hobby. I have been collaborating with Professor Calaveras and his team of experts to investigate the nature of the islands. My gut is telling me that the islands are alive. I think they have a will of their own. Do you hear me, daughter? Our world could be more than floating mass of rock and water. Professor Calaveras and his boys have made measurements. The islands are drifting. Surrounded by endless sky, it is difficult to notice, but through careful measurements of the wind over long periods of time, they are certain the islands are moving westward. But where to? It may take centuries, millennia to reach the destination. I have this strange idea. What if the islands are some sort of herd, and they are deliberately searching for another herd of islands? Can you imagine new islands with their own inhabitants? The thought that we may not be alone. If only I could live long enough to witness the event. With love, Father. Okay. So Father has a very curious mind.
This stone was incredibly valuable. Bernardo could sense it. Also, it still had its price tag.
Also, it still had a price tag. Well, that would tell you something about its worth, huh? Hello, boys. How you doing? You doing okay? Yep. Nope. Goodbye. Think not. I don't know if parrying the explosive guy helped or not. Bam. Done. I don't know if that helped him or not. Alright, so here's this asshole again. Sup, traitor.
Dirty and bloody, Bernardo finally reached Lupino.
Right, he's got his favorite deck. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So, all the crap they were saying was the same, but now we're going to pick this again.
Zenobia wasn't just the emperor.
This is all the same, obviously. We're gonna go get her,
best friend
and we're
in
going
swordfish
to
school.
go to the mountains
You're
instead.
still mad for her. The ra-
This feels different as well. Every time you come to these areas, it changes the way things are in them. Like, certain things are the same, and then certain things are different. Like, my entering into this city is different than it was originally. We stab this. Shink. No, okay, now I think I'm in the similar place. I think it just drops you in a different place. No, this is still different than the original treasure I got here. I am confused as to what dictates what's different and what isn't. Maybe the game just like makes certain changes whenever it's changing. It's hard to get my words out on this.
Danced around the room yelling, oh yeah, that's how we do it. It was something he liked to do, but only after he'd killed all the witnesses.
It's like certain parts of this stay the same, and then certain parts change. It's like just enough to make it different, which I like. That's cool. It's just a little weird, and it's hard. Oh, damn. Well, that shit's fucked.
Once you try it, you're hooked.
You're hooked. Yeah. I can't tell what is the same and what is different anymore. There's too much shit happening. It's weird. I think this part's similar, maybe? I can't tell anymore. Hello. I was gonna say, is there really only two of you? I think not. Oh, no, 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 no. You're not. No. Goodbye. Goodbye. Nope. 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 Goodbye. You're done. You're done. And you're done.
Truth was,
Fantastic.
I really liked the sound his sword made in the air.
Shink. Everyone likes that sound. Alright, so where the fuck am I again? I gotta, like, meet up with that fucking traitor out here somewhere. Ooh, I'll take that. Gemstones are different now, aren't they? Yeah, I got an elemental resistance. That's kinda good. Yeah, I'll take that over the critical hit chance. Resistances are good, because it means I don't die as much.
Firewall.
I can open this now.
If they think you're hot enough.
Really? You made the same joke with the ice wall, with being cool enough. That's... You're silly. Alright. So what's going on in here? Well, this looks safe. This looks totally safe. Yep. Totally safe. Awesome. Alright. That one wasn't too bad. What is this one?
Felt hot in his hand.
Physical resistance times
He could feel its
3.
secret power.
Like a boss. Alright, so that's where that was. We can go this way now. There's a chest over here. Plenty of stuff. And we pull this, and this takes us down.
Why was Lupino urging him to capture Zenobia? Obviously, it was a trap. But you never knew how Lupino thought. Sometimes his plans were so convoluted they did the exact opposite to what Lupino wanted. Yeah, there must be some way to play on that, Renato thought.
Okay, so he's saying, let's do this. Oh, so this is different because I know that what Lupino does. It's changed how he approaches this. Because he already knows Lupino is a traitor. Okay, well cool. That means this is going to be mostly different. So, we'll figure out how different it is in the next episode. Until then, be good. Bye-bye.